Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about basically WrestleMania 38. Someone made already talked about how the build and blah blah blah. Everything I talked about. Like this is like we're gonna talk about everything now. We're gonna talk about the matches, who will win, whatever, what could happen, and let's just talk about how this road to WrestleMania was. I don't know what to tell you. So this year's Road to WrestleMania, I always say this. I know I made videos before to how, oh, this was the worst Road to WrestleMania, blah, 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 blah. But it's like every year, it manages to be the worst build to WrestleMania of all time. Why is that a thing? I don't know why, but first of all, yeah. The Road to WrestleMania 38 has probably been one of the, if not the worst Road to WrestleManias I ever seen. And I said the same shit last year. Last year, people could make the excuses, oh, because of COVID. But then before that, the Road to WrestleMania been dog shit, or it's just been about the same. If anything, the Road to WrestleManias have not been the same it has not been the same for a long time. You would think the Road to WrestleMania would be the exciting time, like, wow, such build to WrestleMania. Yet, I don't know why, it's like, seemed like over the years, when wrestling started to suck, every fucking year, the Road to WrestleManias have been garbage. And I don't know why, but all I have to say is, like, that is pathetic. It's no wonder why no one really gives a shit about... This is the sad thing about wrestling nowadays, where literally, the ratings for your... You would think usually ratings for WrestleMania season, they would at least be, good ratings. They're the same fucking ratings for WrestleMania. Isn't that pathetic? Doesn't that go to show how pathetic wrestling is nowadays, where they can't even get 2s anymore, they can't get 3s? That's the sad part of wrestling now, where they're literally getting only 1s now. Didn't I fucking talk about how bad this shit is? Like, how wrestling's gotten that bad that like, now the 1s are the only good ratings they can get? Isn't that pathetic? Like, just a few years ago, you would at least still get 3s or 2s. And we were complaining how that was terrible. Like, before wrestling, they need to struggle getting good ratings. And that's what happens when you decide to cater to the bad fan base, when you decide to cater to the smarky fan base, because those are the only people that watch nowadays. And you don't even try to actually have a good show. What brought you to the dance in the first place? You don't bother to cater to casuals anymore. You fucking don't bother trying making good television shows anymore. You only care about trying to put on a good show because of either if you get complaints of ratings, if you actually get like a low viewership, and not just that. Let's just say, like, if a WrestleMania time you try to actually sell out WrestleMania, you're going to try to make some... But the thing is, you're doing it the wrong way. You're doing it the wrong way. Like, you don't even know how to book wrestling shows anymore. Yeah, so the road to WrestleMania did not feel like WrestleMania. It just felt like this build to WrestleMania felt like you're building to, like, fucking Battleground or some usual fucking B-level pay-per-view. Like, why should I really care? Like, I'm sorry. This build to WrestleMania has been garbage. I never felt so uninterested to WrestleMania in a long fucking time. Not what do you mean long fucking time? Since like last WrestleMania. Every fucking WrestleMania keeps feeling the same shit. And the fact that you are struggling. You're struggling. Apparently don't even have a gym. You have not sold out WrestleMania yet. You're doing 2-night WrestleManias again. Which I hope that's not the case next year and years to come. Because if you're struggling to make a WrestleMania card and selling tickets for 2 nights, I don't know what to tell you. I understand you're trying to make money with that. I understand you can make money with 2-night WrestleManias, but I'm sorry. WrestleMania should be 1 night, 4 hours, and it should be the best of the best, right? Instead you're putting out jobbers. And, I don't know, and you're still doing WrestleMania Raw, WrestleMania SmackDown. You're not even having your IC, you're not even having your Intercontinental and US champions on the show. Yeah, you're still showing me to make a good show. You still have jobbers on the show. You don't even have the Battle Royal on the show. When you're putting, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. This is not WrestleMania season. This is not how you make WrestleMania season. Okay? You can't just keep selling WrestleMania just because it's a name. Okay? And you're gonna fucking downgrade and water down the name, having shows WrestleMania Raw, WrestleMania SmackDown. You cannot do that. It's gonna ruin the show. Obviously, what doesn't help is that the fucking build to this show has been dog shit. There's been no great build, no stories no actual good storylines being told, no actual good progression storylines, no actual cool characters. Like, fucking, there's not anyone really to care about WrestleMania. Aside from, let's say, Lesnar versus Reigns, which is sadly the best feud that's been going on. The better build out of everything in WrestleMania. And that's a legit big match to do. It could have been built better, but like that's sadly the only fucking feud that actually felt like that actually was a story. And there's some build to it. Everything else doesn't have really much of a build or story. You turn Edge heel for no reason, no logic or reason. Listen, I love Edge. I'm not complaining that Edge is a heel, but here's the problem. There's no logic, no story for Edge versus Styles. Okay? You turn Edge heel for no reason because you need to have that face versus heel dynamic, which I'm not a problem with that. But there should be a reason for Edge turning heel. There should be a better story for that. And I'm sorry, turning Edge to an emo, fucking dark, mysterious fucking character makes no sense. Why does Edge need... First of all, have Edge rip off every fucking dumb fucking garbage, dark, mysterious heel, not having be his own man. Like, I'm sorry, dark characters don't work in wrestling nowadays, okay? Why does Edge need to turn to a dark... Like, why not bring back the old Rated R Superstar? And yeah, why get rid of the fucking iconic Edge theme song and give us a fucking slop fucking mess of a song? I'm not saying the song is terrible, but come on, compared to the iconic... Like, this is why I'm saying, like, WWE has ruined... Like, you always ruin legends when they come back, you know? I'm sorry, like, I understand Edge doesn't want to be, like, just a nostalgia act, whatever, but there's no need to turn... Like, that's the problem with, like, when you fucking have shit creative or shit storyline. There's no reason for Edge turning heel. What is the story where Edge versus Styles? Oh, I want the Bulldog agent. What the... Shouldn't you want to hate the guy and... destroy in WrestleMania? Like, why do they want to have a good match or just a WrestleMania moment? That's the problem also with this WrestleMania build. Everyone wants a WrestleMania moment instead of actually kicking somebody's ass in the grand stage of them all. Where's the fucking, build actual goal? It's I want a WrestleMania moment. Stop with this shit. Oh, I want a WrestleMania here. I want a WrestleMania moment there. I want a WrestleMania moment everywhere. Like, shut up. Like, seriously, that's... Almost wants a WrestleMania moment or a WrestleMania match. Seth Rollins wants a WrestleMania moment or a WrestleMania match. Kevin Owens wants a WrestleMania moment or WrestleMania... Why? Everybody wants a moment! Shut up! How about actually get it when you deserve it? Fuck! You didn't see fucking Stone Cold backstage say, I want a WrestleMania moment. What? WrestleMania moment? What? Brock Lesnar. I want a WrestleMania moment. Like, come on here. Undertaker, I want a WrestleMania moment, and they will rest in peace, bitch boy. Come on, like, come on. Let's go through these matches, okay? Let's go through these matches. WrestleMania Saturday, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. The only thing going for this match is that, now Becky Lynch got her hair cut. Literally, this was a week before WrestleMania. That's not how WrestleMania builds should be. Oh, but this is long-term booking because it happened at SummerSlam. They're doing this match for a dumb reason. No one fucking cares, okay? And again, no one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. Mysterio Dominic versus Logan Paul and Miz. This is your typical celebrity match. I know, like, WrestleMania has been always with celebrities, but can you actually get celebrities that actually people give a fuck about? And there's, like, legit no real story for this match. Oh, besides, Miz took Ray's mask. Like, wow. What story is that? If you want people to give a shit about, like, Mysterio versus The Miz, like, here's what I remember Vince Russo pointing out. Dominic Mysterio. You know, an innocent kid. You know, who would expect any harm from this guy? Maurice, you know, Mrs. Wife. You know, maybe to stir up the pot. Maurice fucking tries to seduce Dominic. You know, and then fucking that makes Miz angry. They're like, oh, this happened, blah, blah, blah. That's WrestleMania already. And the swerve could be, Dominic, yeah, I fucked his wife, and I enjoyed every minute of it. That could be the heel turn. And that's good swerve. Simple shit like that to make people care about WrestleMania. But no, let's not do that shit. Or whatever. McIntyre versus Corbin. Just your typical fucking, I don't know. The only thing going for this match is that Corbin is undefeated at WrestleMania, apparently. And, oh, you're stealing the sword, and who cares? I mean, sure, you could say the story that, oh, you know, they almost cost McIntyre's career, but they don't even really mention that. Like, I forgot that was the thing. And if anything, by that logic, like, shouldn't this match be, like, something like a stipulation? Like, oh, you know, something extreme and, you know, whatever. It's just instead of a dumb, boring, normal match that we've seen before, or whatever. The Usos versus Nakamura and Boogs. Who the fuck gives a shit about this tag match? Okay? There's no story. Nakamura and Boogs are not even a real tag team. What they should be doing is fucking combining every title. They should combine the tag titles, the world titles, the women's titles, not some bullshit fucking make-up feud, okay? Or you should have some cool tag teams at least wrestling. Oh my god. The New Day versus Sheamus and Rich Holland. The only story of this match is literally because of a botch. Because Big E got injured. That is literally the only story. And who the fuck gives a shit about this match happening at WrestleMania? Come on here. Really, who cares? Seth Rollins versus to be announced. People are saying this is going to be probably Cody Rhodes. So yeah, Rollins' thing is that he wants a WrestleMania moment, which is like, if that's the case, why didn't you accept Edge's challenge or something, you know? And like, or why not do what fucking these disgusting She-Hulks did to get a tag title match? Like, yeah, everybody wants WrestleMania moments. And oh, this is a great way to introduce Cody Rhodes to return. People want Cody Rhodes to return. Who the fuck gives a shit about Cody Rhodes? Fuck Cody Rhodes. This guy sucked with him before and after he left WWE. Why do you guys want him back? Like, come on. I would think it will be cool, better if if Goldberg returns instead of fucking Cody Rhodes. Because I don't want to see Cody Rhodes. Fuck Cody Rhodes. And plus, it'll be a good way to piss off the Smarks. Yeah, great. Let's have fucking Cody Rhodes fucking make wrestling more boring and gare than ever. Fuck him. Ugh. And Ric Flair Jr. versus fucking Ronda. This was supposed to be main event WrestleMania. I'll be happy if fucking Stone Cold main events instead. Who really gives a shit about this fucking match? Who the fuck wants to see fucking Cher, fucking tranny, versus fucking Ronda Rousey? Who, I mean, don't get me wrong, Ronda's cute and all, but like, who gives a shit about this match? Like, it's not hot. They're not gonna do hot shit. I mean, who the fuck wants to see hot shit with fucking Charlotte? But like, who gives a shit? There's no real story for this match besides, fucking Charlotte saying that, you know, that fucking Ronda was a mother and, you know, she came back. Well, you know, she's gonna they're talking about submitting each other. Oh, you know, Ronda, you know, she's gonna she has her baby while I have the title as my baby. You don't wonder why you say that? Because you can't have kids yourself, you dumb bitch. Because you can't reproduce. You're a fucking man. Whatever. That's the thing. Who the fuck cares? And you got Stone Cold Kevin Owens having their KO show that will turn to a fight. A glorified match, basically. Which I have no problem being the main event. Okay? That's like the only thing. But like, the problem is Stone Cold not being on the show. I understand, like, you know, whatever. Make people care. But like, that's not how you build WrestleMania. Oh, a WrestleMania moment. Like, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. And Kevin Owens being boring. You know. Whatever. And night 2, Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Sasha, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Natty Nightfart, and Shayla in a fucking boring ass, fucking dumb tag match that will make you feel like a fucking virgin, and no one fucking really gives a shit, because who the fuck gives a shit about the fucking She-Hulks and bitches? I don't fucking know. No one gives a shit about these matches, okay? It's just some put together bullshit. Johnny Knox versus Sami Zayn, an anything goes match. Like it or not, this is sadly the match that actually fucking has somewhat a feud. Because they actually, or at least a build. Is it a dumb build? Yeah, but like it or not, this is sadly one of the only matches that actually has a build. Okay? So you can't really complain about that. And for you people to complain about how the IC title's on the fucking... You guys didn't want Johnny Knox for the winning title, or Sami Zayn maybe winning the match. You didn't want this match to be an IC title match, so you guys have yourselves to blame. Okay? RK Bro versus the Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy. What makes this match different than every other fucking boring-ass tag match? They should be combining the tag ties of WrestleMania, or what the fuck? Why didn't we see this match? This is basically just replacing fucking Kevin Owens and fucking Seth Rollins with fucking the Street Profits. And apparently Street Profits are healed. Who the fuck cares? No one fucking gives a shit about this match, okay? No one cares. Edge versus Styles. Again, there's no real story, no logic for this. Edge wants a WrestleMania moment or whatever, but then he turns heel when he challenged Styles. What sense does this make? There's no real story. He wants to judge AJ having a new character. Like it's not like they feuded beforehand to make this feud sense. I'm sorry, I would not mind this match happening if there was a proper story. Like for example, maybe Styles attacking. Maybe like heck, I wouldn't even mind if fucking Styles was the heel. Maybe what would make this match sense is maybe like, oh, you know, Styles brings up how Edge almost injured, like how Edge injured Styles back at the Royal Rumble, costed him Heck, you should have fucking started this feud like maybe just them interacting in Royal Rumble matches. You know, that's how Royal Rumble's supposed to be, leading to WrestleMania matches. Same thing with maybe chamber matches. You know, them being involved. And that would lead to them having their match at WrestleMania. You know? And them mentioning how they were their faces of their SmackDowns and shit. You know, simple as that. And it's not that hard building a feud from the war. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry. There's no proper build. But all people care about is dream match. What if the dream match sucks, people? If wrestling has good booking, any match could be a dream match, by the way, okay? Bobby Lashley versus Almas, a match that has like a 1 week build. Bobby Lashley returns and for some reason has a problem with Almas. Like that's intriguing. And Almas was a WrestleMania moment. More WrestleMania moment bullshit. And Lesnar versus fucking Reigns, which is sadly the only legit match that has a legit fucking story. I do hope for a surprise that this match turns to a no disqualification match, but I do think this match will be entertaining because there's a story. You're intrigued. You know, it's badass. You know, you don't know who's gonna win. You know, this match could go both ways. Some people want Reigns to win because they think if Lesnar beats Reigns, it'll ruin his, you know, the whole build of Reigns being champ for this long. But like, here's the thing. Did it hurt Triple H when he lost to Goldberg? Did it hurt Triple H when he lost to all these wrestlers? You know, honestly, Reigns. Listen, obviously the point will be that based on their feud and how they mentioned past WrestleManias that like Reigns might win, but like this match could go both ways. If anything, this will be a good match. Hopefully, I do think the match will be good and exciting. Like they did prove, like even if the match was a normal match, the match will be good. Like at Crown Jewel, the Crown Jewel match was pretty good. Honestly, like this match could go both ways. It'll be great. This is. Like or not, it is the biggest match you can do for WrestleMania currently, and that's the true main event that people can look forward to. Okay? But yeah, like I'm sorry, like the bill has been shit. This is not how WrestleMania is supposed to be, okay? WrestleMania is supposed to be exciting. It's not exciting. I'm sorry, it's just not, okay? So let's go to who I think is gonna win. Becky Lynch or Bellaire? I think Becky Lynch is gonna win based on what happened. You might as well make this a hair versus hair match, but whatever. Some people said was Bianca's going to win, but judging by what happened, it's going to be fucking Becky, probably. I mean, but I don't give a shit who wins, honestly, okay? Mysterio and Dominic versus Miz and Logan Paul. I think Miz and Mysterio are going to... I think fucking Mysterio's going to win. I don't think, like, they're gonna probably have, like, Logan Paul get the pinfall and shit. Or lose. McIntyre's going to defeat Corbin, as I mentioned, the Mania streak, and I don't think anyone's going to have a WrestleMania streak like The Undertaker ever again, so that's what's going to happen. And they might do like McIntyre versus Reigns after WrestleMania. So like that's what they might do. So the Usos, I think that I don't know. I think they should win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they give the stupid tag titles to Nakamura and Boogs. Like who the fuck cares? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. This match only happening because I don't know reason. I don't know. It's whatever. It's just happening because Pat McAfee. Whatever. The New Day. I mean, I think Sheamus and Rich Holland are gonna win because I don't know. Unless they turn it like if anything, wouldn't it make sense like they do a 6-man tag and maybe they bring like a mystery partner? Maybe that would be a way to bring Cody Rhodes or something or somebody. Heck, even like Goldberg. I don't know. Or even Cena. Imagine. I don't know. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. By the way, if Edge's heel, if you want Edge's heel turn make sense, that would make more sense. I'm not saying you should be like the fucking dark emo bullshit. Sorry about that. Camera cut off because low battery. That means I had to wait an hour, so I probably forgot what I had to say. I think what I last said is like, I think Edge's heel turn would have worked that well. I don't think he should have freaking turned to this new dark, dumb, emo heel shit that freaking everyone does nowadays. He should have just been turned how he usually does. And that would have made sense if he was like fucking facing some old rival like John Cena, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Sheamus and Rich Holland to win. Seth Rollins versus Bianca. Obviously, it's gonna be the fucking other guy, whoever wins. I don't give a shit about Cody Rhodes, but like, I would rather freaking Seth Rollins. If it was Cody Rhodes, I would rather he wins, honestly. And Ronda, I think Ronda's gonna win, and I'd rather have Ronda win at this point. Yeah, who I'd rather win if anything. I mean, yeah, I think. Yeah, I already covered like whoever I said that's gonna win, that I'd rather win. Now WrestleMania Sunday. Yeah, I hate this whole WrestleMania Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday. That's what they're calling it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, apparently they're not even calling it night 1 or night 2. They're calling it just WrestleMania Sunday, WrestleMania Saturday. Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Sasha, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, 99 Fire Shield, Baszler. Who I think is gonna win? I really don't know. I don't care. Who I think is gonna win? I don't know. They might keep the titles on Queen Zelina and Carmella, but I don't know who I want to win. Probably Liv Morgan, because she's like the only chick that's kind of cute. I don't give a shit about Rhea Ripley, so. Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn. They might have Johnny Knoxville win, that's why freaking they have the title off. I don't know. I don't mind whoever wins, honestly. I mean, it might be Johnny Knoxville or anything. I don't mind him winning, so fuck it. Pat McAfee, obviously he's gonna win, and he should win. I think he's gonna pull off a good showing. Okay, you know, fuck it. Keep the title on, okay, bro. I think I think they're gonna have the Street Profits win, maybe. I don't know. I just might as well keep the title on the RK, bro. Honestly, Edge vs Styles. I think Edge should win, and he might win because of this whole new character shit. I'm hearing there's rumors that he's gonna have his new faction. Like, really? A faction of his own? Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's dumb. Bobby Lashley versus Almas. It would be logical if Bobby Lashley wins, but people say, oh, if Almas loses, that's rude. But honestly, fuck it. Just have Lashley win. I think he's going to win. Lesnar versus Reigns. Most likely, Reigns is going to win this based on the story, and I wouldn't mind whoever wins. But I think Reigns is going to win. Fuck it, have him win, and then that could lead to him versus Rock. But the thing is, what's going to happen if Rock does? This is actually the biggest match that you can do. What do you do if you don't have the Rock? Because they were supposed to do this match at, WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens though. Unless you bring back Stone Cold for out of retirement, that's like the only match you could probably do, honestly. And yeah, Stone Cold is going to be standing tall against fucking Kevin Owens. Do I think any of these matches are going to be good? Aside from Lesnar and Reigns, I mean, Edge versus Rollins might be fine. It might be a good match, but like I don't think it'll be legit good. As much as I love Edge. Yeah, and then, they're gonna probably have the Hall of Famers coming out and shit like that. So that's why I think it's gonna happen at WrestleMania 38. And overall, the road to WrestleMania has been shit. No great build, and that's my thoughts on whoever's gonna win, my predictions and whatever as well. Alright, let's say people, WrestleMania, guys. I don't care. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye.